This video kicked up a storm on citizen journalism site Stomp. This maid was seen squatting down and tying her employer's shoelaces in public. Stomper Lavita, who caught them on video, felt offended to see the maid being treated like a lowly servant. However, it seemed that the employer was limping as she walked off. Was this an outrageous request for the employer to make?
Maybe she had a bad back. I don't know. Yeah, maybe she couldn't bend down. But I don't think that's right. I mean, that is something basic that we can do on our own. Then we should be doing this for ourselves, not ordering somebody else to do things. Yeah.
When it comes to hiring a domestic helper, employers have their own set of criteria.
Don't steal, don't have a boyfriend or something. Like if she wants to talk to her friends out there, it's okay because she needs to have some friends, but as long as there's no trouble.
As long as she does the work well, no hanky-panky, I'm happy with her.
I mean, a decent behavior pattern, because sometimes they get a bit erratic when they get influenced by the friends that they have, and we have no control over that. So who she goes, where she goes is not under my control as such. So it depends on, how she comes back and behaves at home.
As long as she take good care for my children, then I rather that you cannot demand too high.
Obedient when she thinks it's right, yes, and pleasant personality. As long as the maid is nice and pleasant, I think we can always work together. Yeah, I think that's what I would expect most from my maid.
Maid agencies work closely with employers to provide a suitable domestic helper. What are some of Singapore employers' common expectations?
Responsible, trustworthy, and can follow instruction for the employer needed. They take a maid is to look after their kids, to take care of the household things, who can follow their way of doing the thing. Some of them, they demand to us that the maid must be trustworthy. As an agent, we can't guarantee. Because if we never see the maid, we also see through resume. And they want the quality of the maid must be very perfect. Also, we can't promise employer that.
And Farah's top tip for employers before they agree to hire a maid is?
After we show the client the biodata, we will shortlist few. From there, they will call. We will tell employer, why not you call and interview. From there, you will know how good is the English and whether the maid can pick up the requirement by the employer.
Although there are employers out there with outrageous expectations, there are domestic helpers who take their own initiative and go above and beyond their duties. Like this employer's maid of 13 years, for instance.
When my grandma was sick, I think she cared for us more than anyone could imagine, being in a way, outsider. And if you do not know she's an outsider, you would think that she's caring for her own grandma. She would do stuff that you don't have to ask her, like massaging her, stroking her arms, stroking her face.
It's hard to gauge if one's expectations are reasonable, but a general golden rule would be, do unto others as you would have others do unto you. Next up, we find out if domestic helpers are more like family or just an employee.